Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today, continuing my 2021 year-end top 10s, as we're going to look at my number 6 junior welterweight in the world right now at 140 pounds, the upset-minded Sandor Martin from Spain, who, threw himself into the mix. He came out of nowhere. He wasn't ranked last year, at all, not even close to it. He really was an unknown commodity. And then in 2021, he threw his name into the mix with, he had already scored a win in April over an unknown fighter, unanimous decision. And then he got Mikey Garcia in Fresno, California in October. And, nobody gave him a chance, myself included. Nobody knew who he was. This was looked at as a shake off some rust type fight for Mikey Garcia, who's a big name. And Martin absolutely beat him to the punch and outclassed him and dominated him over 10 rounds to a clean, close but clean 10-round majority decision, as he became a serious contender in the 140-pound division. The fight was met at a catchweight of 144-145, but Martin has made it very clear that he wants a title shot, and he wants to pursue his career at 140. So he's in the mix now. That was a big win, and he doesn't have his next fight sewn up yet, but let's look at his stats. He is 28 years old, so he's at the right age. He's young still. He is overall, he's 39-2, 13 knockouts, so not a big power guy, but he's a southpaw and he can box. And he's right now, his highest ranking is number 4 by the WBA. So my opinion on Martin, he needs to capitalize on this upset and go after a big fight. Go after an eliminator of sorts like that. Don't settle for just a stay busy fight. If you're going to fight somebody who doesn't have a big name, fight somebody to where you're going to earn yourself a spot, a possible title shot. Fight in an eliminator. That's where it's at right now. Fight somebody to earn yourself a title shot, and that's what Sandor Martin should do. Now, depending on where he's going to be able to get a fight is the question, If he's a promotional free agent in terms of he can fight on any network, then the world is his oyster. He really can do some damage and fight somebody good, and whoever he wants. I mean, Regis Prograis looking for an opponent. You got, Josh Taylor, the champion's tied up. Jose Ramirez is tied up. But maybe Jose Cepeda might fight him since he has to wait around for a possible title shot. Maybe they can work out a deal to fight for the vacant title if Taylor decides to vacate his belt at any point. As I said, Regis Prograis. Mikey Garcia doesn't want anything to do with a rematch right now. So that's kind of out the window. Pedraza, there's Robert Easter Jr. I'm sure he might want to capitalize. He's a guy that lost to Mikey before. Maybe Robert might want to test the waters against Martin. And then, you have Montana Love, which I think is another fight that makes a lot of sense right there. Montana Love's coming off of a nice 2021 where he kind of surprised some people and broke into the top 10. So maybe he can make a dent and make some noise there with the fight against Martin. The thing is again, he's not a big name, so he needs to capitalize on this win and go for a solid size fight. And if he cannot get a huge major fight, again, it needs to be some kind of an eliminator. He's highly ranked in the WBA right now. Maybe he can get some kind of final eliminator going and work himself into a title shot at some point. So we'll see. But Sandor Martin, a contender on the rise. We'll see what he does in 2021. And that's it for my 2021 year-end top 10s for my number 6 junior welterweight in the world right now at 140 pounds, the contender Sandor Martin. I hope you guys enjoyed this. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.